Ibinida ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. na magkakaroon na ng direct flights mula Maynila at Cebu patungo sa ilang lugar sa Russia. Yan ang ulat ni Gab Villegas.
Lalo pang tumibay ang relasyon sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at Russian Federation 50 taon matapos magsimula ang diplomatic relations ng dalawang bansa noong 1976. Sa kanyang naging TV interview sa sidelines ng ASEAN-Russia Commemorative Summit, sinabi ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. na naragpasan nito ang maraming pagsubok pagdating sa usapin ng geopolitics. Anya, ang people-to-people ties ang naging pinakasandigan ng relasyon ng dalawang bansa.
I really do believe that this summit between ASEAN and Russia, of course, to include the Philippines, is a very important development in that it will certainly give impetus to the Russian-Philippines relationship in many, many sectors and in many, many aspects that we hadn't really explored before. So we are playing catch-up in a way. But we are happy to do that because, as we say, the potentials are really quite remarkable. There are huge areas that did not exist before that now exist. And they're the traditional areas in which we see that there's a great deal of potential for growth still. And that's something that we were very, very happy to explore and will explore. And I'm sure that there will be some good results down the road.
Patuloy rin na pinalalakas ng Pilipinas ang bilateral trade nito sa Russia. Isa rin sa magandang balita ay ang pagkakaroon ng direct flight mula Novosibirsk, Irkutsk at Vladivostok patungong Maynila at Cebu simula sa Oktubre. Ayon sa Pangulo, marami ring Pilipino ang nagnanais magpunta ng Russia, ngunit ang problema ay ang kakulangan ng flight. Magandang hakbang anya ang pagkakaroon rin ng flight mula Irkutsk patungong Kalibo. Patuloy rin ang pagpapaganda ng pamahalaan sa mga regional airports dahil sa nagiging crowded na rin ang Maynila.
I think once the flights begin, and I think they're beginning in October, and once those flights begin and people start to get used to the idea that there is in fact a flight, and hopefully our airlines, because right now it is a Russian airline, our airlines in the Philippines will begin to explore those routes as well. I'm very confident that people will take up that opportunity, and don't be surprised if you start to see more Filipinos walking around Moscow, walking around St. Petersburg, Vladivostok.
Napag-usapan rin sa naging pagpupulong ni na Pangulong Marcos at Russian President Vladimir Putin ang posibleng pagkuha ng supply ng fertilizer mula sa Russia dahil na rin sa pagsipa ng presyo nito dulot ng Middle East crisis. Patuloy rin ang paghahanap ng pamahalaan ng mga alternatibong pagkukunan para matulungan ang mga magsasaka sa kanilang gastusin.
We can not only supply our farmers with sufficient amounts of fertilizer now, but also to prepare for the future. Should something like this happen again, not necessarily in the Middle East, not necessarily in the Strait of Hormuz, but if it happen again, that the supply of petroleum products should somehow get lessened or strangled, as it has happened in the recent months, then we will be prepared. And the way to do that is to go to alternative sources and alternative suppliers.
Wala ring nakikita ang Pangulo na dahilan para tumigil ang Pilipinas na kumuha ng supply ng langis mula sa Russia matapos itong mag-angkat ng aabot sa 2.5 milyong bariles ng langis noong magsimula ang Middle East crisis.
It's something that we had already been undertaking. And looking for non-traditional suppliers of any kind of trade goods, any kind of commodity. This is something that we feel has always been necessary for us. We feel that in the past we have grown a little complacent in saying, oh, don't worry, we will always get more supplies from this place. We've been traditionally trading with this country, and that will always be there. I think we've come around to the new way of thinking that no, they will not always be there. Things are very volatile. The prospects are maybe they will remain volatile. Hopefully not. We all pray for stability. But things as they are, we will continue to develop those relationships.
Abangan bukas ang ikalawang bahagi ng ulat tungkol sa naging panayam ng Russian state media kay Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Gab Humilde Villegas para sa Bayan.